walk on by. Oh my gosh. Freaking put a shirt on, dude. I was about to film this, and then he pulls up in his huge big truck next to me, gets out of his car without a shirt on. Now he's messing around with his pre-workout and his shirt that he should put on. Oh my gosh, just walk away. Now he's looking at me. He knew. Okay. What is up? Hey, good morning. So we are going to make a quick video because I have exactly 8 minutes before I need to walk into work. And I wanted to address a question that I got, and I've gotten it before. How do I start recovery? Like, literally, what do I do? Physically, like, I don't know what to do. And I was like, well, first I will apologize and say that I thought, well, duh, like, you just eat. Like, but I realized that it's much more much more complicated, and it's harder than that, and I can't just say that. So, fix the hairdo. So, I had time to think about it, and I will say the first step in recovery is extremely crucial. And if you don't have this step, if you skip this step, you will fail at recovery eventually. Maybe it'll work a little bit, but you will relapse, and you won't ever get true recovery if you don't have this down. And I'm going to say, Tabitha Farrar said it really, really well in one of her videos. She has a YouTube channel and a podcast, and she has short, rather blunt, but they're amazing videos about different topics. So the first step to recovery is committing to recovery. So it's not even like eating. It's just you have to commit. And there is a difference between committing to recovery and wanting recovery. Okay? You can want recovery and think that you're like, I want it so bad, so obviously I'm going to recover. But what happens tomorrow when you're bloated as a pig and you're constipated and you feel like you're going to die and the world is just falling apart and everybody hates you and you don't really want it? So then you're not going to do it. So you have to commit to recovery, and that means no matter what, whether you want it or not, you are going to do it no matter what. It's not based on circumstances. You're going to freaking do it. And I'm not using the language that she used. If you're not committed to it, if you don't say, no matter what happens, I will 100% try my absolute best at recovery regardless. If you don't have that, then there's going to be days and weeks or periods where you don't want it, it's bad, and you're just not going to make it happen. And so, like I said, that is crucial to recovery, is having that commitment. So you don't have to want it all of the time, but you have to be committed. And then eventually it'll get easier. And I mean, it's totally fine. If you want it all the time, fabulous. Run on that too. But again, the commitment has to be there. Commit to it and surrender everything else. So then what do we do after that? Because I know you guys are going to be like, okay, well then what about the food, the physical? Like what do I do? So the next step, I mean, there's not really... Recovery is different for everybody, so there's not like a step 1, step 2, it has to be this, has to be that. No, I really, really, really recommend seeing a therapist, a dietitian, a doctor, somebody who can help you and figure out where your body's at, what you need medically, nutritionally, and everything like that. Because I cannot tell you, eat this, because I don't know who you are. I'm not a doctor. And it's different. So I can't tell you, well, the first thing you need to do is go make a peanut butter jelly sandwich. No, it's different. Oh, there's another person. I literally hate when they park right next to me or right in front of me because they see that I'm talking to myself. Maybe they'll think I'm like FaceTiming with a long-lost boyfriend. We'll go with that. So, I lost my train of thought because this person is getting out of my car. Their car. Okay. Anyway, if you're like, okay, but seriously, I will do that, or I can't do that, or I don't have the money to do that, what do I do? Like the first simple, like something simple you can do. So let's think about it. What got you into this mess? I know there's a whole mental aspect of it. I realize that. And that's why I'm saying you need to work with a therapist, because you have to start tackling the mental aspects, because you can't just eat and gain weight. You have to work on your mentality and your thoughts and your behaviors and all that. What else got you into this? Not eating. So if you want to recover from the mess that you're in, what do you think you need to do? You need to eat. When I recovered the first time, it was inpatient, and so like there was no choice. Like you were just thrown into it. But recovering after this relapse, I just said, all right, what am I most afraid of? What do I need to work on? What have I stopped doing since I relapsed? And that was eating breakfast. So the first thing I worked on was eating breakfast. And it was, what time is it? Crap, I gotta go. And so I ate breakfast, and it was I will admit, the first few breakfasts were something that I was more comfortable with, like fruit and yogurt. It wasn't carbs, because you guys know I was freaked out about carbs. And I finally started adding back in carbs. But that was a step. That was still the first steps in my recovery, which was introducing that food and eating breakfast that I hadn't eaten in 5 years. Make a list of like things that you're freaked out about doing and that you will not do. And one by one, start to challenge them and try to start doing them. And it's okay if it's the smallest little difference, because progress is progress. It's not about how fast we're going, but it's about the direction that we're going. So that's my advice. Start tackling those fear foods, those things that you're afraid of doing, and they will get easier each day and each time you do them. So I really do have to go into work, but I hope that was helpful. That was a quick video. I wanted to address that. I think it's super important, and I am going to hopefully be doing a vlog, full day of eating, tomorrow, which is Sunday. And yeah, so I will see you guys then. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like, and my Instagram and such will be below. I love you guys so much.